welcome to a new Team CGC 9.8 video. And before we get started here, if you like comic books, if you like hearing someone talk about comic books every day, please subscribe to the channel. And just at this early stage, it's like really important we get as many subscribers as we can, and hopefully you'll be one of like the first 100 subscribers, so that'll be great. So appreciate that so much. On today's video though, I wanted to unbox my latest CGC 9.8 buy. So we'll get right to it here because this is my first like unboxing video, and I got it about 2 days ago. So it's been sitting around unboxed for a couple days, and that was kind of hard in itself. But this comic, I purchased it off eBay, and with shipping and everything, it was $450 US. So that's putting in about a little over around $5.75, I would say, Canadian. And for this comic, I think that's like a reasonable price. I wouldn't say it's like a cheap, awesome price, but if you've heard me in the past, buying comics because I live in Canada, a lot of times if it's coming from the United States, first of all, the shipping's usually like $30 to $40 US coming into Canada, whereas like if you live in the US, it's like $10. And then on top of that, there's like border fees and tariffs, which are about 10% of the amount. So yeah, a lot of times in the States, there's like cheap buys, and I really want to buy them, but I can't because with the border fees and everything, it ends up being a little bit more than this. And then coming over the border, they want to make sure what's in your package, so they rip it open, and then it could possibly get damaged. So didn't want to do that. So this one purchased from within Canada, $575 Canadian, so $450 American all in. That's with shipping and everything. So okay, looks like he did a decent job packaging, and it was sent express post, so that was kind of cool. Usually they'll just go kind of expedited parcel. So yeah, but I've seen this sell pretty reliably in the States for about $400 US. So plus shipping and everything, I would say like a really good price for this would be like $420. So me paying $450, not too bad. And I have seen them go for like quite less than $3.99 on occasion in like a fire sale auction. I think probably the cheapest you'll find this is like $3.50 US. I'll just get all these tapes off so it doesn't stick to the page and everything. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, and this book is, I already have one copy, and I've done a couple videos on it already saying how much I think it's a pretty good buy for a modern age comic. Get this piece of tape off so they don't stick together. So we're just ripping it all off. Okay. Yep, wrapped up a little. Gentle. The new case too, this one, new CGC case. Alright. And the newest comic I bought is another Batman Beyond _1 in the 9.8 white pages. So I do kind of put my money where my mouth is, as in, I did a video about a week ago about the one modern issue that if I could buy a modern issue right now as an investment, this would be it. Batman Beyond #1. Oh jeez, he's got the bag taped up here too. Be a little gentle with this. Okay, almost got it off. I'll get it out of the package. Don't look that good on camera with the shiny plastic in it. Attempt not to mess up this Mylar bag. Oh, that worked out okay. Okay, there it is. Let me take a look at it, because you never know until you get it in person. Yeah, pretty solid 9.8, I'd say. Super flat. Yeah, you know what? It's kind of nicky on the spine for, like, there's no real nicks, but it would be kind of like just a printing thing where it's a little bit rough on the spine. No nicks, but yeah, the corners are pretty crisp. I wouldn't say it's like a, a 9.9 candidate at all, but pretty close. Yeah, super flat though, and definitely a crisp issue. Yeah, the pages are nice and crisp. Okay, so yeah, so Batman Beyond #1, CGC 9.8 white pages. I think it's a really good buy now. You can kind of go over some of the reasons really quickly. Like on the CGC census, 37% of all graded copies are 9.8s. So that's, not really a favorable ratio, but with newer comics and, this one being from 1999, you're not going to get like a really rare ratio. You're not going to see like a below 10% ratio on any of a newer comic. So really you're just kind of buying these for the first appearance and, kind of that tangible reason, the first appearance. And this is first Batman Beyond in comics, first appearance of Terry McGinnis. And, mainly, besides all those main reasons, one of the sort of catalysts that I could see in the future is a Batman Beyond movie. Because I think that would just be amazing. I could imagine how awesome a Batman Beyond movie would be. So I think, if you love Batman Beyond, this is the issue to get. You're getting first Batman Beyond in comics, first Terry McGinnis, and then you kind of have that catalyst down the road as, if that movie comes out and, it doesn't look like it's going to come out in the next, 3 years, just with the Joker coming out in October and the Batman coming out probably late next year. But, if you're a long-term comic book investor like I am, I think over the next 5 or 10 years, there's a pretty good chance that there's a Batman Beyond movie, or will be a Batman Beyond movie. And, in between that time, you have, the iconic first appearance of Batman Beyond and Terry McGinnis. And, you can have that pride of ownership and, feel awesome about hanging on to these until that movie comes out and, purchasing this for all in $450 US. I think when that movie comes out, it's going to be in 5 or 10 years, and I could see this going for $600, $700, $800, which would make it about $1,000 Canadian. I could easily see that going into the movie again, being in 5 or 10 years. So, and if not, I think it'll be one that holds its value. Batman Beyond has such a cult following. I love Batman Beyond, and now I have two, so I have two 9.8 white pages. So. Pretty happy to have that, and I think, as an investment in modern comics, it's pretty tough because, there are a lot of first appearances that are quite obscure, but this, I think, in the modern age, sort of after 1995, I would say, this is just a really iconic first appearance that I think will hold its value over time, definitely, and hopefully you get a movie coming out, and if you want to sell some during that time, you could do that at a really good price. So, Batman Beyond #1, newest CGC buy, $450 off of eBay, and bought it from within Canada, so didn't have to worry about shipping or having someone rip it open over the border or anything. Yeah, I should start putting them right here. But yeah, that's all for this video. My first unboxing video, I guess. So. Kind of just stumbling through this one and see how they go, and I'll probably just do that with most of my new buys. I might as well. But thanks guys for watching today, and if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel. It would be greatly appreciated, especially at this early stage. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.